Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is MORGANNFLOWERS. If you are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're not new here, hey boo, welcome to another weekly vlog. This morning was a very active, I guess I should say. I was trying to see, I think I mentioned to you guys in my last vlog that, you know, the 10K steps a day thing, you know, it's supposed to be like good and beneficial, whatever. So I was like, okay, let me see if I can go to the park and see what I can do. So I went to the park. I did some walking. First of all, my feet hurt. I will say that. My feet hurt. I think I might need a different sneaker. The sneakers that I've had for years. Like, I just don't have any other like running sneaker. Or I think I might, but I don't ever wear them. But I think I got about 7,000 steps in. So I was like, that's good enough for me. I mean, honestly, I think it was about 3 miles. So that was good enough for me. It felt good to go out. I really wanted to get up and do something this morning. This week is going to be a hectic week. I told you guys in my last vlog that I'm going to New York this week, and I just have to do all my maintenance stuff. So basically, like, I got my hair done, so that's out of the way, but I need to get my nails redone. Like, they actually look fine. I may have to they look fine, right? A French tip always ends up lasting a little bit longer because you can't really tell, but the thumbs, it's just the thumbs seem to grow out the fastest. The thumbs, you see it? Like, the thumbs feel like they grow out the fastest. You know, I'm holding my cup and all I see is my thumb. I may be able to get away with it. It's only Sunday. So by the time Friday comes around, I'm probably gonna, you know, I may regret it if I don't get my nails done for the event and stuff. So I have to get my nails done. And my best friend is going to do my lashes. I have a dentist appointment. Like, I have other like little things to do throughout the week that I need to make sure that I like put some time aside for. But what I was thinking, y'all, if you guys know, in New Jersey we don't have to pump our own gas. So I'm getting gas. I'm speaking to the gas attendant, and you know, when I pulled up, he was very lively. Good morning, like, it was like that type of vibe. I'm like, oh, good morning, da 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 da. Mind you, it's like 9 in the morning. I was just finishing up my walk. So we're talking, we're chatting. He takes my money, and I'm just thinking about how the creepy, sick men of the world have ruined society like so much that you can't even enjoy a simple interaction. Because this could have just been a man being nice, or maybe he woke up on the right side of the bed that morning, or maybe he's just friendly, you know. But you can't really like engage with it because you're thinking that it may come off as creepy. Because the sick and creepy men of the world have just ruined it for all of us. And it sucks for women who are genuinely really helpful, genuinely really nice, or maybe you really like talking to people and you're really like a friendly person. It sucks because you got to just like cut that type of stuff off because the creepy men have ruined it. You know, so I'm just talking to the guy, you know, he takes my money, and for a second he's just kind of standing there, and he said, oh, like, I think he called me like cutie pie. Like, he said something like that. Mind you, it's like an older white guy. He gave me like Santa vibes. But you know, he's very nice, smiling, da da da. But I can't really, like, you know, it's a part of me that's just like and then a part of me is just like, oh, he might just be being friendly. So he takes my money, and he's standing there for a second. He's like, make sure you put your seatbelt on. I'm just like, I got it. Like, I'll put my seatbelt on. He's like, are you sure? Like, he's like, you know, being funny. I don't know, but it was like it didn't creep me out until you start thinking about how weird men can be, you know. And I took my seatbelt, and I was like putting my seatbelt on, like, you know, just kind of like just kind of engaging with the conversation, or just with his like playful friendliness. And then as I was leaving, I was just like, someone else, you know, someone else could have taken that a different way, or have been creeped out by it, or because of the fact that men can just be so weird. So it's like teeter-totter between friendly and creepy. Like, which way would you side on it, you know? And then also, as I was driving to the park, there was a man, like, I guess his car broke down, so he was like off on some side street, and he had his jumper cables, and he's like waving at the traffic. You know, we're all driving by. Mind you, I'm mid-drive, so I wasn't stopping anyway. But I just see him on the side, and I'm like, hopefully a man stops to help him, because I feel like women, we are often victims of the weird stuff that happens. And again, this could just be a man just really trying to get someone to help him jump his car. Like, it's really just that simple. But the creepy men of the world have made it so like I was never stopping. I can't help you, sorry. You know, it's just like, y'all ruined it. I'm sorry. Look at your peers and the people around you, your gender, you know. Sorry. So hopefully someone stopped to help him, and it wasn't a woman, because we always feel like we gotta be saved. We always feel like we gotta be the ones to do it, and that's how some of us get into like these crazy situations. So society is ruined. Anyway, I stopped and got some coffee when I was at Wawa. I was in a coffee mood, hot coffee at that. I do have coffee here, but when I went to Trader Joe's, I bought that like oat milk creamer, and it's fine. It's not my regular cup of coffee that I really enjoy. Like when I make my instant coffee at home, it's not the cup of coffee that I enjoy the most, but it's drinkable, non-dairy, you know. But again, it's just like, oh, okay, it's fine. That right there would make me just be okay with not drinking coffee at the house, like, because it's just not, it doesn't pull me in to want to drink it, you know. But this right here, I can get with Wawa coffee. Sorry. I'm gonna stop saying that. Oh my gosh, I've been saying it all day. Sorry. That's, you know who that is? It's Kennedy J. I can't with her. Sorry. Like, it's just so funny. But I do have to work in a little bit, so I'm gonna take my shower, put something on my stomach. I just kind of wanted to start the vlog, say hi. And yeah, it's 10:11 right now, so I hope you guys are having a good morning. Let's get the vlog going. Okay, bye. What are y'all favorite compliments to receive? I feel like growing up, I've always loved like teeth compliments. Even now, not even just growing up, but I remember like that being one I pinpointed growing up, was always like teeth compliments. You smell good, because then I can go on a tangent about the perfume that I'm wearing, or persuade someone else to get it. What else? Oh, lately I will say this, I was having a conversation on Instagram earlier, and it reminded me of one of my favorite compliments as of late, which is, how do you do it all? That's such a compliment to me. Because I feel like y'all see me working. That's really what it is. Y'all see I be moving and shaking. Because I think it was, what did I post? It was on my story. And oh, it was it's Sunday. So every Sunday I pin out some Instagram posts, I pin out some Pinterest posts. So what I'll do, I really make it super simple. Hold on, wait. Okay, so I'm thinking that maybe I'll screen record it and put it on the screen as I'm doing it, so you guys can like follow along to what I'm doing. So for Pinterest is probably the most simple thing, right? Because you're literally just repurposing things. Now, of course, when people ask me how do I do everything, it's not necessarily just Pinterest, but since that was what the comment was on, I just thought that I would share how I do that a little bit more like detailed. So when I go into Pinterest, I have, this is my page, yeah. So now this is my page. Okay, cool. So I already pinned out my scheduled pins for the week, and how I do them is basically, again, you're just repurposing content. Like this picture in the middle of the candle, this was old, date night idea. Like, you know, I just keep it simple. Just post something just post something really simple. This is my Pinterest. Again, all repurposed content. I take so many pictures throughout the week, and I just pin them out. Now I already see my my monthly views are going up. They were like, I can't even tell you where they were. Now they're at 14K, which isn't a whole lot, but it's more than what it was before I was pinning anything. It's definitely increased. So what I do is I just go to something new, pin. So you see, okay, say if I wanted to pin this picture of the sky, I just literally, you just think about things that people would search on Pinterest. That's kind of what I do. I mean, the sky picture isn't really the best idea. I mean, people post sky pictures on Pinterest, right? But I would just do like pretty sunset, like, you know, just pin it, just schedule it out. And I aligned my pins with my Google Calendar. So I'll also have Google Calendar pulled up on the side, and I'll be writing in like, this is what I'm posting for this day, so that I can see everything out visually, you know? Like I'll say, okay, I already have something pinned for Tuesday, I have something pinned already for Wednesday, and it'll just show me on my Google Calendar, so that I don't have nothing to worry about as far as Pinterest for the rest of the week. And I just keep doing that. And sometimes what I do, even, I'll just scroll all the way down through my pictures and pick a random post. Like, I will pick a random picture that I took that I didn't pin for, or that I, you know, that I didn't think at the time would be pinnable, and I just write something about it. Like, one of the ones that I have scheduled to go up is the picture that I took at the girls' night. Literally just girls' night out, like girls' night outfits, girls' night, you know, black girls. Like, I do stuff like that so that when people are searching, it's just something that's already there. And again, it just goes up, scheduled up. Go ahead, do your thing. And I always say too, I never take it, like, I do things with my free time. And I know that sometimes, depending on your work schedule, if you work a 9 to 5 like I do, it's even more difficult, because it's like, okay, how are you going to be an adult and do everything you need to do, but you still need to go to work, and you're still trying to pin, and you're still trying to write an Instagram post, and it seems like a lot. But what I will say is that depending on your work schedule, changes your ability. If I worked a 7 to 3 shift, then I would say it would make it harder for me, because when you get off work, you kind of want to wind down, right? Like, when I get off work, I'll be ready to chill. I'm vlogging right now. I just got off work. I'm vlogging right now. But I really be ready to chill, right? Like, you might want to make your dinner. Maybe you go to the gym. Maybe you do your regular routine. And then by the time you sit down and you settle in with yourself at the end of the night, you don't feel like recording content. The day's been done. You know, it's like the day is done. I like recording my content during the day. I love a day post. I love a bright atmosphere. So the fact that I work second shift works in my favor, because then I have all morning to do stuff, and then by the end of my work shift at night, I can still wind down, and I still got all my content done in the morning. Like, everything was already done before I even went to work, right? But if I work 7 to 3, I'm not waking up at 4 in the morning to get my content done. I'm not filming at 5 in the morning, you know? So by the time you get off work at 3 o'clock, you ready to chill. Who really wants to film at that hour? Not even at that hour, but by the time you get home, like, let's be for real, you be wanting to chill, mind your business, make dinner, maybe do something with your friends, or whatever the case may be. You don't feel like locking into content. So the fact that I work second shift, that works in my favor to me. It can be kind of annoying when it's like stuff to do. Like, the girls be like, oh, we're going out, and tonight it's this, and da-da-da. I be like, girl, I'm at work. It is annoying when it comes to stuff like that. Like today, Alexis, I was talking to, well, not even today, it was the other day. I was talking to Alexis and Nigeria, and we were talking about doing the Philly. They had like a cooking or like a food drive thing. They had a food bank thing. I had something going on in the Philly today. And it's funny because my sister actually went, but I was talking to Alexis and Nigeria, and they were saying like, oh, it's Sunday. And I'm like, I have to work at that time, you know. Unfortunately, in the middle of the day, I be at work, as opposed to, well, in the middle of the day, I think it started at like 3. They were going to go at like 3, but I'm going to be at work at that time. So it is kind of unfortunate when you think about stuff like that. But as far as content goes, it works in my favor, you know, because I really just come home and I just get into it. Or I just wake up and I get into it. I go to my little morning classes. I have a 6 a.m. I come home. I may do what I have to do. I may take a nap, but I can still wake up before it's time for work and get some content done. I can pin stuff out. I can draft up this. I can record that. Like, you know. So it works out in my favor in that way, and I don't take advantage of it at all. Like, I mean, I do take advantage of it. I don't take it for granted, is what I'm trying to say. So that really helps me. I just love being like on my stuff. I love keeping a schedule. Like, y'all know, I got my Google Calendar. I got my content book. I got like all these different things that I use to keep myself on task. And I'm happy to see that it's noticed. I'm happy to see that people can see that I be on it, or I try to stay on it as much as I can. So that's one of my favorite compliments. But hold on, let me do my skincare. So I mentioned to you guys, let me turn it off. I mentioned to you guys in my last vlog that I messed up my skin barrier, and basically what it was is my skin was so dry, and it was so, like, it was really textured, especially in like this area. I had like little mini bumps like here, like my T-zone. It was really weird, and stuff like that doesn't happen that often. I can't really pinpoint what it was, and I was saying to y'all, I don't know what I use now. It could have been makeup too, because I had purchased different types of makeup, but I really feel like, I don't know, a part of me wants to say it was that sunscreen that I used. I don't know why the sunscreen is like pinging in my head, because I feel like makeup, the only time I break out from makeup is if my makeup brushes are dirty, and it's usually if like I said, my makeup brushes are dirty, and I'll get a pimple. Like, I won't break out, like my texture won't change the way that it did, but my skin was so dry. Now what I did was this right here, I completely forgot that I had this La Roche-Posay hydrating cleanser. And of course when I googled it, that's what it says right. Yeah, hydrating gentle cleanser. You need stuff like this. If your skin barrier is gonna mess up, can you focus? Yeah, stuff like this is what you need, because of course when my face is dry again, of course when I used it initially, I was like, oh, you know, it felt very like, it doesn't lather up at all. It feels like lotion almost. Like I feel like I feel like I'm not rubbing anything in my skin. I just spit, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm not rubbing anything on my face. Like it doesn't lather like you're used to a wash lathering. But this was the best thing for my skin, because I really just needed to cool down on whatever I was on, everything. So what I did was I literally just used my cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen. That was it. I didn't do a, well, I did do a serum, which I'll show you guys which one that I used, but it was a hydrating serum, and that was it. Like I was like, I'm not doing a mask, I'm not doing an exfoliant, I'm not doing nothing. Like I just want to let my skin chill and kind of find its own rhythm again, and it's back to normal. Like it's not doing what it was doing. Like my skin looks much better and it feels much better. It's not as dry. But that hydrating cleanser, that is, see, look, it's gone, right? It just doesn't feel like you're doing anything. But this is something gentle, something hydrating is what you need, because my skin was dried out, you know. Add a little water, it literally does not lather up at all. So, but again, it was literally what my skin needed, so that's like, it was really perfect for that. So after I finished washing my face, I literally, like I said, I lied, I do a tone. I was doing my tone. I was using a hydrating toner. So like all my products are hydrating, because I couldn't even afford to have my skin all jacked up. Again, my event is this week, basically it's Sunday, so my event is this week. And I was like, I have to get my skin together. Of course, I'm going to wash my makeup brushes before I use them again, so that at least that's eliminated. But anytime I use a dirty makeup brush, it just gives me a pimple. It doesn't give me a breakout in the way that I was breaking out, you know. So I'll have the La Roche-Posay linked on my LTK, which is always below if you guys are ever like wondering what I use for skincare or makeup. I try to keep that stuff updated on my LTK so that it's already there. Like it's not like you'll need a specific link from me, really, because it's going to be on my LTK regardless. And even stuff like that, like it's just kind of also doing it in the moment. If you buy a product, or not if you buy a product, but if you know that you use something often enough to want to suggest it, add it to your LTK so people don't even have to ask. Just get it out the way early. Like just do stuff in the moment. Just do it. Like I don't know. And that's also what content is too, or being a content creator, is just doing it. Like I wish I had an easier answer or an answer that was like better, that made life seem easier, you know. It's just, you just gotta do it. Like I don't know, you just gotta do it. Or on your off days, well, another one of my suggestions would be to bulk create. Maybe if you find that you don't really have a whole lot of time on the days that you work, on your off days you may have to just bulk create and just schedule everything out on that day. It may take you a couple hours, especially depending on what type of content you're trying to do, but also just repurpose the same one piece of content for two different things. If you're recording your makeup routine, if you're recording your makeup routine, say if you're making a TikTok, within that TikTok you should be able to pull another video out of that TikTok where you can make that one video into two. So like if you're doing something, or do a separate video in the middle of that video, in the middle of filming that video, do a separate video. Say you're like, okay, let me show off this lip combo, and pull that out and make that its own separate video, even though it's still in your makeup routine video, you know. Like you gotta make it do what it do. You gotta do two things in one. You gotta like be savvy, you know, if you don't have a lot of time, a lot of free time. So I'm just gonna use a moisturizer. This is just the Skin Fix, and I feel like that's been a good moisturizer too, honestly. It's pretty like thick. It's not super water based. I feel like it gives me a good moisture. Yeah, it says it's a triple lipid peptide cream. Yeah, it says moisture rich hydrator, so I think that helps me too. Just letting my skin do its thizzle, but also just assisting it with more hydrating products than I may have in my routine regularly. So that's it for me. I'm gonna wind down, you know. Yeah, I've been talking too long. Bye. Hey guys, good morning. I did get my lashes in yesterday. I know they look like it's a lot going on, or they look really bold, but I had my best friend do Mega so that
because I lose lashes pretty easily. So by the time Friday comes around, they've been falling out already. So by the time I lose some, they should look a little bit lighter than this, or they will look a little bit lighter than this because it's only Tuesday. So I did get that done. I'm just making some avocado toast right now because I haven't had it in a while, and I'm starving. Now it's 9:30. I slept in just like a little bit because I was just tired. I kind of needed it. Yesterday was kind of like hectic. I got up, went to go get, no, I got up and did my laundry. I forgot I had an appointment to get my lashes done. I forgot I even told her Monday. So I ended up having to go there after, and then I went straight to work after, so I didn't even have my camera or nothing. So so yeah, that was my yesterday. I'm about to eat some fruit too on the side and just kind of chill until a little bit later. I think I'm gonna head to the mall. I'm trying to just finalize my outfits for this weekend, which has been a struggle for me. So okay, I'll be right back. Okay, before I go, I just threw anything on because when I think I told you guys before, when I go to the mall, I like to be comfortable if I'm trying something. That's the only annoying thing about these layers. Like, I just want it out of my face. So I may claw clip it back, child, because I can't. I'm just trying to put some lotion on and stuff. But before I go, what I was trying to say is I want to unbox this package that I got from Osea. The mail person stuffed it in the mailbox, which is cool. I guess that's where they assigned for it to go. But the way I was about to have to break the whole thing down, I could not get this box out. I said, how did they squeeze this in here? They literally must have like and shoved it in, because the way I was like tugging at the whole box to come out, it was so annoying. I was like, yo. And then I was coming home from work, so I was already like, let's go. But let me see what they, it's kind of a decent, wait. See, look, that's what I'm talking about. I had to literally, I might as well just finish this off. Yeah, like I had to literally rip the box in order to get it out of my mail thing. This wasn't how you were supposed to open it. Wait. This was not how it's supposed to be done. Okay. Okay. Let's see. They had this thing wrapped on up now. Just sort of like that thing. Okay, okay. What do we got here? Oh, cool. Okay, this is a glow and go facial set. So it looks like it comes with an oil cleanser, and then a day glow face oil, and then a gua sha, of course. I'm reading the back, but a gua sha as well. So how nice. I can take this with me. Is it like, well, let me see what the description of the okay, so it's a gel cleanser. Gently sweeps away buildup and excess oils to unclog pores. So I was thinking I could take this with me on my trip. But me and trying stuff, see, I just be trying stuff on my face. I'm gonna actually take a picture of it first before I open it. But I do have the face oil already from Osea, I believe. Oh, they're full sizes, how cool. So I do have their face oil already, so that's cool. I might just throw that in my like PR box because I already have a face oil. So I don't have their oil cleanser. I have a gua sha, but I don't have this like shape. And I don't really use the gua sha, if we're being completely honest. So, hello. But that's the shape. I don't have that one. But I don't really use my gua sha, if we're being honest. Let me know if you guys use gua shas. I mean, I've seen the, like, I feel like they were trending at one point in time where everyone was just kind of like gua sha in their face and going up their neck. And I wonder, like, how, I guess it's supposed to work. I wonder what culture that comes from. But let me get going so I can get this over with. I don't even, child. Yeah, it's already 10:30, so I really want to get this over with. I have to work later. And that's the thing about a trip. The week of a trip is so hectic. And I told you guys we're going to New York this week too. So it's already just very hectic. I have a lot to do. So let's get this over with. For fragrance, we're going to do the Forever Mood You Remind Me. When I tell y'all, like, I sprayed this when I was going to work one day. And I was like, I smell so good. The notes, I think I memorized them already. They're apricot, orange flower, I believe, and sensual musk. Oh, that smells so good. Like, I just, yeah, I'm overspraying. I don't care. It smells good. Oh, I have to slow down actually because I forgot it has my name on it from the Forever Move Launch Party. I actually should slow down because I want to keep it. I need to keep it. I'm just gonna probably take my little regular bag. Oh, I did put my hair bag because I actually can't. Like, I really can't. I'm trying on stuff. I'm every second I'm like get out of my face, please. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to do something. So I don't need much. I'm just gonna take my wallet, my AirPods. This is my work bag. My wallet, my AirPods, some Vaseline for my lips. And that's really it. That's all I need. And y'all, of course. I am gonna change my SD card, my battery before I go. I did get my new SD card, so we're vlogging it up. You know, I don't need to be like, oh, I gotta delete. Girl. Okay. Okay, so my goal is to find something that can go with one of the denim pieces that I have. Either a pair of cute jeans that go with my shirts, or a shirt that goes with the shorts I bought. And a staple earring. That's really like, because I have pretty much something for the pastel day. So let's just see what we can find. Hopefully something. Thank you. Okay, so I'm done there. It's 12:17. I ended up going with that like denim corset and the jeans. I'm gonna take the other stuff that I got from Zara back. I don't even think I showed you guys that, so I'm gonna show you when I get home. But I guess I'm gonna take that back or just return it because I got something completely different. I didn't even use anything that I bought. That's because it's so hard to try and match denims. I thought about bringing it with me or like putting it on so that I can see what it looked like together. But child, that was a little bit too difficult. I ended up stopping at H&M and I got a sweatsuit situation because I wanted something different I wanted something to wear for the airport. I was really looking for like a pair of leggings, like just something comfortable. I don't like wearing shorts at the airport. Like, it's just something about it. First of all, I'd be cold on the plane, number one. Number two, I don't like wearing shorts because I feel more germy, more icky, more yucky with my legs out. Like, I don't know. I just always have to have on a pair of like leggings, unless like the shorts, unless it's like just super hot where I'm going or whatever. But if it's up to me, my preference is to wear like a sweatpants, a legging at the airport. So I wanted to get something. I saw one at Zara, of course. They had a cute little like crop sweatsuit, but they only had a size small hoodie, and I didn't want a small hoodie because by the time I wash it, it's going to start getting smaller. I wanted to have like more of an oversized look. I do like the cropped look, but it wasn't that deep. I just went with a whole, and they only had one color. It was just like they didn't have no other colors of the sweatsuit, the hoodie. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go about my business. I did stop in Uniqlo. I wanted to see what they had in there, but I didn't see anything. It's weird because when me and Alexis went to New York and we stopped at the Uniqlo there, I felt like I was like, oh, I can't wait to come back here and actually like see what they have to offer. But this one ain't had nothing. I didn't really care for that one at all. So I'm headed back home. I have to work at 2, so I need to get going, and I'm very thirsty right now. Like, I'm parched, very parched. Okay, y'all, bye. Okay, so as for the stuff that I got from Zara online that I never showed you guys, I just got this shirt. It's like an oversized look, and it has like a v-neck. It's a really pretty like wash, but I don't have anything else that would match with this wash. So that's kind of what I was looking for, trying to see if I can find something that would go with it. It's really hard unless it's like a denim set, like unless the denim comes together. It's like there's so many different denim washes that it's just, and the stitches be, and the stitch color be different. It's just like, oh my gosh. And then these are the shorts that I got, and then these are like a darker blue, but they're like metallic. So I thought they were kind of cute. The back is just like a metallic. I would wear like gold accessories, and like, because it has, the metallic is like a goldy color. So, but this is like a, you guys see, this is like a darker wash. So my initial look, I was like, okay, maybe I'll do these and I'll just wear like my denim shirt, like jacket, and like, but when I tried to do it, it just wasn't eating for me. Like, it just, not saying I gotta eat, but like, you know, it just wasn't enough for me. I was just like, you know, you feel better when you look good, when you know your outfit's cute. It just wasn't doing it for me. So like I said, I stopped at H&M and I got some jewelry. I don't have a whole lot of gold, but I thought this necklace was cute and dainty. This like, it's like little pearls on it. It's just a gold necklace. And then I got some simple rings, and these are gold. I really don't have any gold rings. And then they just have like a little stone in them. And then these are just like simple and gold. So I thought they were cute and simple, very dainty. Like I said, like this is very cute and dainty. So I liked that. I saw this thread talking about like like as an adult, where do you get your underwear from? You know, but growing up we used to go to Victoria's Secret or like something like that. Maybe Aerie nowadays. I haven't been in a while, but I get my underwear from Target. Target is a great place too. But H&M has good underwear. Because they have like it's usually cotton, so that's what I like the most about it. Of course, now I will say they do leave it out, so when you get it, you know, you put it in just like, it doesn't come in a pack, so you feel a little bit less secure. I feel like they didn't probably drag my underwear all over the floor, so you know you have to throw it in the wash and stuff like that. But it's a cotton blend. I'm not gonna show y'all the underwear, but H&M, if you're ever looking for cotton underwear, simple, inexpensive. I think it was like $10 maybe. Oh, I lied. It was $13. Ugh, okay, it's a little too much, but Target. Just go to Target, honestly. And then the sweatsuit that I got from H&M, it's just it's white. Very Morgan of me to do. But this is a large, and this is just a hoodie. It's kind of like a crop situation, but I wanted to go with a large because I wanted it to be more on the baggier side than not. Like I wanted it to be oversized. I didn't want a tight hoodie, you know. So it has like an oversized look to it. It's just a simple, it's a hoodie. But I do like the inside of it. It's actually really soft, the inside. And again, I didn't want to get short. Oh wow, wonderful. Okay, I gotta keep that in mind. I can't wear black with this, because goodness gracious, that just made me all linty. But I didn't want to wear shorts with it, so I just got a simple pair of sweatpants. I think these were $15, so cheaper than Zara. And these Zara's don't have pockets. I thought that was really weird. Like their sweatpants don't come with pockets, and they're more expensive. So these are H&M and they have pockets. Another thing too, I was looking for one that had a straight leg and not the grip at the bottom. So that was another thing that I was looking for. So that was holding me back from getting some of the ones I was looking for ever at H&M, because a lot of them had the little scrunch at the bottom. I didn't want the scrunch. I wanted them to be able to fall over my sneakers and not like scrunch at my ankles. I don't know, I didn't want that. And these were, like I said, $15, so pretty inexpensive for a sweat. Not inexpensive, but better than the ones at Zara. I mean, like you might as well go to H&M, honestly. Now Zara does have a cute jacket. Their like cropped hoodie is super cropped and it's like looks really cute. But again, H&M has the same thing. If you do want more of a cropped vibe, then go for a smaller size. But I will say too, the design of H&M, or the design of the one at Zara is a little bit different. I feel like it scrunches more in the waist than this one. Like this bottom part, oh, it's white, so hold on. All right, so this bottom part here at H&M is bigger. Like it's wider, so it gives you more of a cinched look to me. But again, if you want it to be tight like that, then size down. But I want that oversized look, so white it is. And I actually really like that I got white. I like that. And then you guys will see how I put together the outfit from Zara later. I'm not gonna show y'all. Y'all know what I got. It's just a denim corset and a pair of jeans. But I got some accessories. And of course my heels that I'm gonna wear, it's all gonna like come together. So hopefully. Hopefully, y'all. So I got that out of the way, I guess. I just have to finalize some more stuff with the actual trip. I have my suitcase out. I guess I should start packing. It's Tuesday. I leave, yeah, Thursday. It's really just tonight and tomorrow. That's really what I had, because Thursday I'm going to New York. I'm going to be busy all Thursday, and we're probably not going to get back until late. So yeah, pretty much. And then my flight, I have to leave for the flight at 3 in the morning. So we're gonna see how this goes. I think I'm gonna bring my computer with me on the trip because I want to be able to edit if I need to, and get the vlog out to you guys. This vlog on Sunday, even though I'm going to be traveling, I want this one to be done by Sunday. Okay, so we're gonna wrap it up right now so I can get ready for work, and yeah, that's it. Bye. Hey guys, so it is later in the day now. I was sitting here, I was watching this video, you know, like the balloon pops. It's like, oh, stand in line, pop the balloon to the least attractive person. So someone walks up and they'll like pop their balloon if they think you're attractive, and you kind of get to know them throughout this little like show. And you ask questions. It's usually a guy in line, a guy popping a balloon, or guys in line popping a balloon, and the girl standing there, you know, and you pop it off of attraction. Now usually it's kind of shallow to me. Like usually the girl walk in and everybody, or guy, either way, but someone walks in and everyone's just popping their balloon directly off of looks. But this particular one, no one had popped their balloon. It was a woman who walked into the room. All the guys were holding on to their balloons, trying to fill her out, trying to figure out what she was about, get to know her a little bit, ask questions, whatever. So the question came up of, they were talking about the concept of being a ride or die. And I thought it was really interesting just how the conversation, or just like what I guess came to mind during the conversation. So basically they were talking about, one of the guys in line, he was talking about how if he wants his woman to be there to build him up, basically. Like he mentioned something about like he mentioned he has a website or something like that, or a business, and he said something can go wrong at any time, and if it all goes downhill, like, is my woman going to be there to like be ride or die? Like, is she going to be there to stick it out and build him back up, stuff like that? And her rebuttal to that, her rebuttals were actually all pretty good, and she was very confident, very well spoken, which I enjoyed like listening to her. Her comebacks and stuff, very mature. I think she was like 28 or so, so very mature. And one thing she said was, she said that she wants her man to be a self-starter. Like she wants him to be able to like have his own stuff, because they were talking about potential, you know, this concept of potential and like what you can bring to the table and like where you are. And I don't know, are you gonna date a man who says he got an album dropping in 10 years, like, and he's been working on music for 20? It's like you're dating, she was tired of dating potential. So that's kind of what she was getting at. And she was just like, I want my man to be like able to get himself together, like able to do it himself, able to get him, able to be stable. That's what it is. And I feel like a lot of women want that. I mean, or why wouldn't you want that? Why wouldn't you want a man that's stable? So I definitely agree with that. And then the topic of being a ride or die, they continue talking about this concept, and she said, I'm not a ride or die. And mind you, I've seen girls say this like on the internet. I've seen them say like, oh, I'm not a ride or die. Like, no, we're not doing it. And one thing, as the conversation went on, one thing that she said was, well, let me first say that the guys started popping their balloons when she said that she wasn't a ride or die. Like, it may have been like 2 guys that popped their balloons because they was probably like, oh no, I need my girl to be ride or die. Men love using that term. And she was saying like, if it kind of has a negative connotation, and it really does. And it's really interesting, and it made me think about the differences between men and women. And she mentioned this as well, like how men think of being ride or die versus how women think of it. And the guy that was one of the guys that popped his balloon for her saying that she was not going to be ride or die, he was saying like, oh, I need my woman to be there, and you know, and if we're married, then if I fall on hard times, is she gonna leave me? And one thing she said was, this is not a marriage. We're not talking about marriage right now. Of course, you're not gonna just jump up and leave somebody that you love if they're going through a hard time. It's kind of like not what this show was about, almost. Like, we ain't get there yet. Like, so you hold your horses. So it was just interesting to me, because again, she said that men and women think of it differently, and he was explaining what he thought of, what he meant by ride or die. And she was just saying like, ride or die has a negative connotation because it feels more like a man can do whatever and I'm just gonna be there. I feel like that is what ride or die, society has made ride or die seem like. Or if you hear a story about a woman who the man went to jail for 17 years and she was home riding to die, she was ride or die at the crib. That's kind of what you think of. And no thank you. You know, it's just like, that sounds insane. That sounds crazy. I mean, it does. And I think, like I said, ride or die has a negative connotation, and people were saying in the comments like,
it has a different feel to it for women than it does for men. Like, men feel like ride or die is just like, I don't know, they think of it differently. They do. Because when he was just like, oh no, you're not gonna be a ride or die, like, man, we're not saying we're gonna up and leave you if you have a hard day. Like, we're not saying that nothing. Have you met women? Like, come on, have you met women? Women be sticking it out, especially black women. We be sticking it out. We sure do. So it's just like, we're not going to sit here and say that we're talking about it. When I think of ride or die, I think of a man wanting you to be there through his BS, a man wanting you to be there through all of his trials and tribulations, and like, and again, that potential thing, like, oh, I'm still getting my life together, I need a woman who's going to be here and help me fund my dream. Like, a man be wanting a woman to do everything. That's kind of what ride or die feels like, almost. Of course, you know, you stick it out with the people that you love. That's natural for a woman to do, especially a black woman. She gonna be right there, you know. She gonna be right there. So it just was kind of interesting, because I'm like, ride or die to men feels like, if a woman says she's not ride or die, that's almost like a red flag for men. But what it really means is that we're just not gonna be around for all the nonsense. Like, no woman should have to be around for the nonsense. Or there comes a time when you have to realize that a woman shouldn't have to sit through your nonsense. There's gonna come a time where it's like, okay, a woman does not have to be ride or die to prove that she loves you. She does not have to be ride or die to prove that she wants what's best for you, or that she's like there for you. That's not what that always means. If a woman says she's not ride or die, it doesn't mean that like she just gonna up and leave you every second, if you do one little thing. I mean, maybe. Some women have a lower tolerance, I suppose, but the women that I know, they be right there with it, at least for a couple chances, until you blow it. Ride or die feels like you don't get no. Ride or die feels like unlimited chances. That's what it feels like to women, at least, or to me. I don't know about y'all, but the term ride or die gives Bonnie and Clyde. It gives like, we gonna go through whatever. I'm gonna be right here no matter what you do. I'm always standing beside you, even if you wrong. Like, even if you cheating. Like, I think that's what she mentioned too. Like, men just, it means that they feel like they can just do whatever, and if a woman is not there to be by his side through that whatever, that I'm not here for it. Sorry. I'm not here for it. I'm just not. You're not about to treat me like whatever, and I'm supposed to be so ride or die that you can do whatever you want to me? No. No, thank you. Good night. And one last thing I just thought about, ride or die to me also feels like anything you do can be forgiven and accepted. That's what ride or die feels like. It feels like it doesn't matter what's going on, there's always going to be a turnaround point. There's always going to be a moment where I'm like, you know what, it's okay, I love ya. Like, that's what it feels like. And that is how women set themselves up for a lifetime of heartbreak and a lifetime of endangerment, emotional endangerment, because everything should not be accepted and forgiven. Sorry. I mean, things should be I'm gonna stop saying sorry. But things should be forgiven, but maybe not accepted. And you don't have to put up with everything a man does just because you want to be his ride or die. That's what that feels like. And that's why it gets a negative connotation, because so many women do this ride or die thing and they end up regretting it. And they end up in some nonsense. Sorry, sisters. We can't do it. Oh well. Last thing. I was just talking about it on Instagram. But what it is too, there's a difference between how men think of things and how women think of things in general, right? Men are thinking of it from a monetary standpoint. Men are thinking of it from is she going to help me if I don't have no money? That's the first thing men think about when they think about ride or die. That's what the guys were talking about. But a woman is more like, is this going to be an emotional labor for me? Like, women are thinking about it differently. And men are jumping to monetary. Men are jumping to support and, you know, that type of stuff. Okay, all right, I'm done. Okay, I'm getting ready to head to my dentist appointment. I don't know if I told you guys I made an appointment for my nails. Sort of at 10:30. So my appointment for my dentist appointment is at 9. So I should be done by then, hopefully. And that's pretty much it, y'all. I thought about calling out today because I have so much to do. It feels like I have so much to do. Like, what am I gonna smell like today? Who do I want to be?
let's do Killian. We're gonna do Killian Princess. Not too much. I guess I'm being a dentist's office child. Smelling all good. But I literally just threw anything on because again, I don't care. So I have my little cardigan from Zara, and then my oversized pocket jeans from Pretty Little Thing, and then my Telfeezy. So I'm about to just get out of here because I'm gonna be late in a second. The teeth are back in business. It's like, now, but every time I go to the dentist, they're like, did you have braces? No. But that went pretty well. They keep badgering me about my wisdom teeth. I guess I'll get them pulled. I guess. I mean, have you guys had your wisdom teeth pulled? I mean, I'm always like unsure because I understand that like he's like, well, yeah, they're partially impacted and you want to make sure you get it before it gets infected and you don't want to get a cavity in there. So it almost feels like preventative. But I'm like, do I really need it? Like, I mean, I guess. The way he be talking to me, I guess I do need it all. They stopped right in front of me. Anyway, I guess I do need it, but it's like, I have to take time off work and be all swollen, and like, do I feel like doing that? And so I probably end up doing that this summer, I suppose. And they were asking me, like, you know, they might make like little small talk and have little conversations, and was like, oh dear, are you doing anything? Do you have any vacations planned like this summer? Oh, my stuff all loud. Do you have any like vacations planned this summer? I'm like, nothing for leisure, you know. I mean, yeah, I'm going to Houston this weekend, but I wouldn't consider that to be like a vacation. It's not like, when I think of a vacation, I think of leisure. I think of relaxation and you're not doing anything, or maybe you are doing things, but they're all for like pure enjoyment. I'm kind of like working technically. I'm kind of considering it more of like a work thing because I have something to do. And then I have my family reunion, which isn't leisure either necessarily. I mean, kinda, but not really. Like, it's not something that I booked because I really want to just chill and enjoy my space, or, you know. Oh, please. I'm about to say, they're stopping right in front of me. I wouldn't be able to get out. But it's currently 9:46. My nail appointment isn't until 10:30. I made it for 10:30 because I wasn't really sure. I didn't want to make it too early. And I'm not done at the dentist. I knew I was getting like a cleaning. So, we're ready to rock and roll. Okay, let's go. And just to add to that, the amount of videos I've been seeing lately about people who are going to get their teeth done and they get their teeth messed up by somebody out of their basement, I don't feel bad. It's really hard for me to feel bad. I'm trying to get my phone. Because why are you getting your teeth done by Veneers by Vanessa? Like, I just don't get that. It's never worth it. It's never worth it. These people are not licensed. People have to stop doing that. Just going to random people, and now their teeth are jacked for centuries. It's just like, girl, shouldn't have went. Now you wasted your money.
So this one red matcha?
Yes.
Okay. So 10:43.
Can I do Apple Pay?
Yeah.
It's all crooked. She said matcha? Yeah. Thank you. Let's see how I feel, and I'll do what I want. But why are you going to Veneers by Vanessa? Please, somebody help him. Why are you doing that? These people are not certified. They did not go to school for your veneers. Please stop trusting that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Still waiting something?
Oh, the wake up wrap. I should not be eating. It's not even that good. I just didn't eat nothing. Thank you.
No napkin to this order.
Okay, it's fine. Have a good one. But yeah, I can't feel bad. I'd be like, please stop going to these random people in their basements for your teeth and your health, girl. Okay, I'm about to head out so I can go into the city. There's like a couple events that's going on. I'm gonna it's junky in here because I'm trying to pack. But I just threw on like the little skirt. If you guys remember from a couple vlogs ago, I tried to wear it. It's cold, so I just threw on this hoodie to balance out the fact that I have a skirt on. And I put stockings on. Clearly, I'm gonna wear like a long coat. So New York is usually colder anyway, so I was like, I really need something warm because I'm gonna be the one to be cold. Okay, so, and then I'm probably gonna put a pair of glasses on. I just did gold accessories, and I did my gold claw clip, if you guys can see that, because I really want, I can't with the hair on my face. I just can't. So let me get on the road. I have to yeah, I got a little drive, so let me go. Bye.
Working at the pyramid, working at the pyramid tonight, working at the pyramid, working at the pyramid tonight, working at the pyramid, working at the pyramid tonight, working at the pyramid.
It's 3 minutes. What'd you say? The way I will get an Uber for this 3 minutes.
Oh,
It's
baby.
cold.
Yeah, it is a little chilly.
It must be here already.
We made it though.
We made it.
Almost there. We have like a little bit of a walk. Oh, okay.
It's not a bad one though.
Not a
We
bad
just need
one.
the sun to warm us up.
Yeah, it's a little chilly right now, but we made it. This
Who
is
wears
the.
heels around the city? Nobody does this. Who does this?
You know, you'd be surprised.
Oh yes.
Why did I just get? Yeah. Gets everything. Oh, I love a good reflective moment. See? Ding. It's not. Wow, how cute is that? It's both hand. Oh, please be careful.
Hello?
It's both hand.
What?
Look who it is. How do I get in here?
I can't get in
here. Yeah, they're so cute.
I can't see her. Wait, where my regular glasses at?
Oh. I'm about to say, I don't think you left them. How cute is that? You get your love?
You know how we always have it on our? We should switch sides. But I want you to be in it also.
Yeah.
I think this is good. You know, because I have a option in it, so.
Oh, please.
Oh, please. Y'all, we're at Nomo Kitchen. It's also a hotel. We were like, we should stay here next time.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
But it's really good.
Y'all saw the footage.
Yeah. Oh, I guess this is the movie.
I hate visual menus. I like the, yeah, I'm like
good handheld.
Yeah, she said, I asked her about the food. She said the food was a little, like this place is more aesthetics, so.
Oh, yeah.
But she got a simple meal at the same time. She's like, how can you mess up french fries?
Right.
How can you mess up some french fries?
Bet you you'll go far. Bet you you'll levitate. Bet you you'll be God. I feel like falling in love. I'm in the mood to f something up. I need some drink in my cup. Hey, I'm in the mood to f something up.
We're on our way to the next event.
Yeah.
K Jewelers.
I'm talking about Jeju.
Okay, we took a break to stop at the car. So Alexis could change her shoes and we can get like a new Uber
This is the voucher, not active. Oh, that's the other one. Hold on.
Oh, I'm about to say, oh gosh.
Yeah, that's the Negro.
We have a Uber, well, she has an Uber voucher for the event.
Oh, $50.
It's $50?
Yes.
To get there?
No.
Oh, that's how much the voucher is. I'm about to say, oh my goodness. But we've been spraying the finery. Oh my gosh. I gotta tell you which one my favorite is. Flower, what is it called? Flower rose?
No, it's called Flower Bed.
Flower bed. I said flower bed. That one smells so good. I've been drowning myself all day. And she's been drowning herself in another one, which smells really good too.
Born to Impress.
Born to Impress. It smells wonderful. Like, why would they eat like that?
Morgan.
What? What's wrong?
My pen.
Oh wait.
No.
Oh, I thought I was in the way. You know what? You can't see. They can't see. Their Uber's here already?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Let me see. Listen. You can't see.
A mirror.
We're gonna have to make something shake. We gonna figure it out.
It's fine. It just looks like artsy.
It does, but I feel like that's why you get a pass. We're in New York also.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm feeling good.
The way they be dressing is.
All right, y'all, so we're out of the cage.
Sorry, just giving the update.
We're out of the K Jeweler event. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't fun.
Yeah,
it wasn't fun. The environment wasn't very welcoming, I can't lie. It felt a little snobby, a little stuck up ish, a little unwelcoming. Now there was one woman who was there, the woman who invited me, that my like management was in communication with. Her name was Maeve. She was amazing. She was very welcoming and warm, but everybody was just kind of like standing around looking at jewelry. Like, it wasn't interactive, you know what I mean? Like, there was no interactive portion to like dive into to know about the brand. Nobody was sitting there telling you about the brand. Nobody was telling you any type of initiative, why we're here, nothing. It was just kind of like a jewelry showcase, which I kind of, it's not surprising, you know. It's not surprising because of what it was.
What else they would have done?
Like, it's not perfume. You can't sit there and smell it.
Right.
Now, they say you could try some stuff on, but
he got his head.
And then it was like, there were like security guards who were basically just like standing over your shoulder the entire time, because like I said, it was jewelry and it was real jewelry. So I guess they were just like kind of making sure nobody stole anything or anything like that. So I mean, that makes sense. But basically, I decided not to go to my last event because it's just too far. It's a 45-minute drive, and to be honest with you, I have a raging headache. So I'm ready to go home, but I also want to go to a store. Belt from the Coach store, y'all. Ever since I left the Coach store that day that we were at the mall, I've been thinking about that belt. So I'm like, I'm here in New York, I might as well go pick it up. Like, it's only like 10 minutes away. So we're about to do that, and then I'm not gonna lie, y'all, we going home. Morgan has a trip in the morning. Morgan has a trip in the morning. I mean, she's still down for anything, but
yeah,
it's just incentive. Like, my head hurts, but I do want to pick up this belt before we leave the city for a little vibe real quick. Right, and then we just gonna hop on the road, y'all, because the Aveda event is in Central Park, 45 minutes away, and then when we leave the event, it'll probably take us like an hour and 15 to get back to my car, which will put us home at like 11 p.m. So I maybe like overestimated or underestimated like the times and stuff today, but that's okay. We went to 2 events. I mean, Finery was my favorite, and it was the one that actually came to the city for it. I just added on the other 2 because they just happened to be on the same day, and I was like, oh, 3 events in one day, cool. But Finery was the main attraction for me personally because I'm obsessed with them, and we
really that was super wonderful.
That one was wonderful, and lunch was fun. The whole day was fun. I'm very glad we went to the Finery, but I'm not gonna lie, I would be overexerting myself if I go to the Aveda event. And I gotta work in the morning. I'm sorry, I gotta get back to my other job too. So yeah, we ended up changing the location of the Ubi, and we're heading there, and then we're heading home.
Exactly.
I'm so happy all the time when I come to Coach.
Oh, the pink. Okay, we ended up stopping at Zara looking for some vacation stuff after we tried to do Coach.
It feels good to be done, honestly.
Yeah, you know.
Like, this place will wear you out, I feel like, after just doing a lot.
Yeah, the Ubers and the walking.
Changing shoes.
Yeah. So we're headed back to the car. So we can head on.
We're heading back to
Okay, back in the house. It's been a long day. It's 11:15 or so. I have a flight to catch in the morning. I'm not even gonna go to sleep. I just have to finish packing. I can't even take a nap, y'all. So I need to go and pack. But in the meantime, I figured I'd come on here and tell you guys what we got from the finery event. Now, we were saying how much of a great event that was, not just because we were gifted fragrances, but because it was like more interactive, and that was like really it was really fun to just be there smelling different fragrances, bonding over fragrances. Like, you know, fragrance is a good way to like just bring people together and talk about something or compare fragrances to different fragrances and mix and mingle, all that good stuff. So they did give us some samplers. These are, wait, let me bring out the other one. So I think this is their full collection. Again, little samplers. So what I'm going to do with these is I'm actually going to put this in my little, I have a PR like cubby that I use that is just like PR that I'm not using, or something, things that I have like 2 of and stuff like that. So I'm actually going to put these in that, and it just makes for great gifts. Like if I ever need a gift or I want to add to something, or Mother's Day, I have other things that I can throw in there. So what else did they give me? I'm going to get into the things that they gave me before I show you guys what I actually picked out. So another thing, another good activation is photo booths. So we took pictures, of course. Alexis doesn't like this one, but I don't like this one. Like, you know, I just look, I think I blinked or something. I don't know what was going on. But for the most part, I like stuff like that too, because then you can go home with something. So that was cool. And I have a photo album that I haven't added to in such a long time, but I will put that in there. Other little minis they gave us were this is actually my favorite one right now. This is Flower Bed, and it's like their little travel size of the flower bed. So this is one that honestly can go in my gift box too. Just again, just another little something to throw in there if I ever want to gift some stuff, or just want some more stuff to, you know, have if I ever want to give it away. And my other favorite one, wow, I wonder how that happened. This is the Not Another Cherry. So this one has a similarity to Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. I was telling you guys, I think in another vlog, I smelled Tom Ford's Electric Cherry, and that smells really good. So cherry fragrances are actually pretty nice to me. Like, I tend to like them, so I'm happy to have that. Not in a mini, but I did get the full size of that one as well. So let's get into the full sizes that I picked up. I think I have a total of 5, I think it is. My bathroom is getting full. You know, it's dark in my apartment at this point, so I'm like, let me bring y'all in the bathroom, but I'm running out of space on my little sink, child. Okay, so I have 6. There's a total of 6. Running out of time. Okay, so starting with my favorite one right now. This is the one that I was spraying today. This is the Flower Bed one. Like, first of all, I love a good floral fragrance. This is just, they did this one really well. So I got all EDPs, by the way. So this one smells like lush peony, green apple, and wild bamboo leaf. So it's a very pretty fragrance. Like, this is one that I'm gonna burn into the ground for sure. Moving on, I'm gonna kind of flow through these because, like I said, I have 6 of them. So the next one that I picked up, this one, oh wait, I did tell you what that one was called. This one is called Without a Trace, and it says notes of neroli blossom, cedarwood, and suede musk. So that's the second one. Okay, so this one was, you know, I can't smell it through the plastic, but I remember all of them having a really nice smell. Like, nothing I picked out, it's just, I didn't just pick random ones. Like, I really did like all the ones that I picked. The other one was Not Another Cherry. So they said, like I said, to me, it was a comparison to the Tom Ford Lost Cherry. And the notes are wild cherry, Turkish rose, and almond amaretto. So she did mention that almond, which kind of gives it like a warm feel. The cherry isn't as strong and in your face, and then the rose adds a little bit of a floral in there. Like it smells really good. Like it smells really good. I have to figure out which one I'm taking on my trip with me. Okay, that means I have to open them all though. That's the only thing. So the next one is called Madam. This one smelled nice too. I actually have the small one, the sampler. Ooh, this one smells good. It kind of gives grown women a little bit, just a little bit, but it smells really good. The notes are creme de cassis, whatever that means, velvet orris, and patchouli. That does smell pretty good. That does smell pretty good. We like that one. The next one, we're moving on. This is called Sweet on the Outside, and it smells like Madagascar vanilla, tonka bean, and smoked vetiver. I'm sorry. I wonder if I had that one. No, I don't. So this one's called Sweet on the Outside. I don't remember. I don't remember what they smell like, but vanilla and that tonka bean, I think I kind of have a brief like thought about what that smelled like. And then my last one is called Born to Impress, and we got these in the same room because they had rooms. Each room was dedicated to different like fragrance groups. Some of them were like sweet. They had a fresh scent room, and then they had like another one, but these two were in the same like category. I remember me and Alexis both really like these two, but the one that's called Born to Impress smells like pink rhubarb, rose, and cedar and cypress wood. Do I have this? Oh, I do have this one. Oh yes, so this is the one. Yes, this is the one that Alexis put on earlier today. It smells wonderful. Like it smells wonderful. I have to find that TikTok of like what they were comparing them to, like what fragrances. But this one right here, my favorite too. Like these two are my favorite. The Born to Impress and Flower Bed. Like hello, these smell so good. Like in the cherry one, like I can't pick. They all smell good, but I'm definitely gonna be putting one of those on in the morning. So I'm gonna end the vlog off here so I can have this up. Like I said, I have a flight in the morning, so we're gonna try and finish packing. Like I said, I won't be able to sleep, so wish me luck. Bye.
Double text got me out of my element. I don't wanna feel like I'm settling. Double texting you.
You want some gangsters? Want your mother? Yeah. Hello. We gotta be in cahoots. Ta-da! Let's try that again. Really, Starbucks? Like, really? ITGIRL knickknacks and stuff. If your opinion is anything other than mine, you're wrong. I'm sorry. Hello. Bombastic side eye. Hello.